Race number 2 will get the exotics underway, and this is a maiden plate fillies and mares. It's due off at 12:40. It's over 1,400 meters. And the second race, the early betting has number 3 Essence from the Candace Dawson stable, the only runner for the day at 16-10. Number 13 Let's Not Linger at 9-2. Number 4 Route 66 is 7-1, and number 5 Demigod is priced up at around 10-1. Now, Graham, number 3 Essence, she's from the Candace Dawson stable. They've already drawn blood at KwaZulu-Natal. How do you rate her chances in this lineup?
Well, I think that Candace obviously is looking for an easy opportunity for this 3-year-old daughter of Crusade to win. She cracked a good draw. She's got Luke Ferraris aboard. She's probably entitled to be the favourite in this race, 16-10. There's not a hell of a lot of form to work on. There are a couple of unexposed 2-year-olds again in the race taking on the older horses. If Let's Not Linger was better drawn, I would have said that she could pose quite a serious threat to number 3 Essence. She's coming to hand nicely. She's been 4th, 3rd and 2nd in the last 3 starts. Not easy to overcome that 13 gate over 1,400 meters, whereas Essence has got a dream run from the inside stall. One other that I do want to mention before we chat about the 2-year-olds perhaps is Paul Gadsby's run at number 9, Meziuna. Showed good improvement in her second start. She's a 3-year-old daughter of VAR, and what I like about her is the individual. She is a smashing filly. She's big, she's scopy. Paul is well pleased with her. She ran behind, in fact, her stable companion Mubera on debut, and she needed that run. So she's coming along the right way. This is a filly that she bought on one of these online sales from a dispersal, and I think that further improvement is likely from Meziuna. But I think Essence sets the standard.
There we go, number 3 Essence. Number 5 Demigod. You mentioned the 2-year-olds in open company, and we saw, I think there's been Civil Rights came out and ran some a good race the other day there, so it'll be interesting to see how she goes.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Love is Blind runs in the first, because they ran together, Love is Blind and Demigod. They ran together behind Civil Rights, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. And of course, Sean Terry's brought a 2-year-old daughter of Coup de Grace into town, Route 66, whose last run was clearly below best. On her previous form, must have a chance. But it's going to be interesting to see how the 2-year-olds go. It's quite testing for them over 1,400 meters. You know, it's one thing for the 2-year-olds right at the beginning of April to take on the older horses over 1,000 and 1,200. Once you start extending that trip, it becomes more difficult. But they don't have to be crackerjacks to win here. This is not a very deep race. Certainly number 3 Essence brings the right form into the race.
Well, that's a look at race number 2, due off at 12:40. So get those bar pots on. 12:40 is the time, and that's the time you'll have to get that struck on.